how do other people address, working out their fears and
Yeah.
working out their emotional needs and reframing who they are to be something that serves them better?
So there were three statements I started to make it work. These were my baby steps. Now they're a part of my daily discipline, but at the time, they felt like I was taking massive leaps of faith. The first statement I started to make as empathy really entered into my thinking were the words "I'm sorry," and I don't mean that in a lip service way, but we can be as leaders sorry for people's circumstances. We can be sorry for the change that we have to make, that they then have to live with. We can be sorry for, of course, our bad behavior. We need to be sorry for that. But just overall, just taking account and making sure they understand that you are so for them, that you are aware, hyper aware of all these kind of negative aspects of what they're doing at work and how they're being affected by maybe things that you have no control over, but you're still sorry. Instead of talking always about aspects of productivity and production, maybe really enter into the psychological aspects of sales and just say, man, I'm so sorry that it's been a down quarter. What do you think we need to do together to solve this problem? Again, you're curating solutions instead of beating people over the head. You still have to get sales, and nobody in any organization is gonna think, okay, well then, empathy is gonna always win the day. Well, it might unlock somebody and their ability to empower themselves to get those sales once they don't feel alone anymore. And so just saying I'm sorry unlocked amazing things in people when they no longer had the fear and uncertainty that Chris might be really upset, really angry that we're not getting sales goals. It changed the game when they realized I was for them more than I was for sales. And so that's really what had to take place in that first little baby step, was just saying I'm sorry. Two other ones that I added on in this, again, baby steps, were I don't know, which for a lot of leaders is an impossible thing to spit out, but I don't know. And then the other one is I need your help. And that was one that really unlocked people's greatness. I remember being in a time where we were going through a major transition. And of course, my mind works in a way where I've got all these different paths, all these different ways out of this mess. But I wasn't going to be the one to lead us through this. I already had established some other leaders. And so I sat them down one day and I said, here's what we've got. I've got all kinds of ideas that I don't mind spitballing with you on. But here's the deal, guys. I desperately need your help to solve this. And man, people just rose up in great ways and steered us through some difficult times. So those are just three simple things that were, for me, baby steps, but now are just part of the everyday.